Hi, everybody. Sorry, I was trying to get this to work and it didn't want to there for a minute. Anyway, hi, Debbie OMAD here.
Hello.
Here with Janelle. I've been doing OMAD for just over a year and 2 months or something like that.
Something like that.
And I started my journey at 210 pounds. And as of today, I'm at 145.
And I'm at 144. I started at 147. I was down for a while, and hey, quarantine.
So, like many of you, I'm sure the refrigerator has become a place that we spend way too much time at. I saw a meme the other day that said, there was a sign on the refrigerator that said, "You are not hungry, you are bored, shut the door." And it's so true.
It is.
Now, I've gotten back into actually fasting, which many of you know I kind of fell by the wayside on that. So I have gotten better at it. I still haven't gone more than 24 hours, but I've gotten closer to 24 hours a few days in a row. So yay. I was actually up almost to 148, I think was the highest. Yeah, that's when I started getting serious about fasting again because I was like, oh no, what am I doing? So I started taking it more seriously, and I'm back down to 145. As most of you know, I didn't do a video last week or the week before. I had caught a cold, and it was just a cold. But my throat, anytime I get a cold, my voice goes. That's the first thing that's gone, and it was gone. So to make a video would have been pointless because you wouldn't have been able to hear me. So that's why. But we're back. We're healthy. We're both healthy.
Yes, we are.
Family's doing fine.
Yes.
How are you guys doing during this pandemic with this virus that's going on? I know a lot of us are getting really bored with being locked in the house and not being able to go and do things. And isn't it funny how the normal day to day things you just take for granted, and now suddenly it's like, wait, we can't do that. We can't go there. That's not open. It's interesting how this is affecting a lot of people. I do want to talk about, just for a minute, if I may, a very dear friend of mine, which most of you that have been watching me all year know, Karen Hamlin Ziegler, who's in our group. She was my best friend growing up. I've known her since I was a child. And her family, they've got like 7 kids, and I'm probably wrong because it's been so many years. There's a huge family. Anyways, her sister, Cheryl, is a ER nurse. She works in the hospital and was diagnosed with COVID this past week, which is just, oh my God, horrifying. And what makes matters even worse, well, first of all, her sister is 50. I'm not going to say too much more. I don't want, because I got Karen's permission to talk about it, but not hers. So she's not super young, but she's not old either, and she is healthy. So we're hoping that it's not going to hit her too hard. She is at home recuperating. But her daughter, who is 19, also tested positive. And the scary thing is she also has a 23-year-old son who has asthma, and he has not yet tested. I don't know if he's been tested, but he's not yet been told he's positive. So we're crossing our fingers and saying some prayers. So if I can ask all of my wonderful viewers to keep them in your thoughts, and if you're a person of prayer, please keep them in your prayers. The really, really horrifying thing about this situation is she works in a hospital. She's an ER nurse working with the patients that have this virus. And they told her to plan on coming back to work when she felt about 85% better. Wait, what? You want what? No, she's a mom. She's got kids at home. She's been working buku hours, just overtime galore, taking care of everybody else. It's time that she takes care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
I was mortified when Karen told me that they told her to come back to work when she's about 80 to 85% better. Oh my gosh, we have got to put our nurses and our frontline people as a higher priority than that. My goodness, they can't take care of themselves until they're 100%. Karen, being the good big sister that she is, told her, no. You don't go back till you're 100%. And of course, I believe that her sister feels the same way because what good is she to help other people when she's still sick? It makes no sense. The interesting thing, another interesting point about this is that both Karen's sister and Karen's sister's daughter, Karen's niece, their first symptoms of this was they lost their sense of smell and taste, which I've heard about, but I didn't know anybody that actually happened to. I guess it did. That is the first symptoms, and being out of breath, which we know it's a respiratory thing, right? So again, I just wanted to ask my friends and followers to please keep them in your thoughts and in your prayers. She sacrificed so much during all of this to help others, and now she needs our help. So if you could, a little extra prayer would be helpful, I'm sure, and they would appreciate it. So other than that, we don't have a lot going on here, like most of you. We're just trying to get by. Good news, though. Here's some exciting stuff. Janelle got a promotion at work.
I did.
How
but
exciting.
That means I'm back to work. I'm not working from home anymore. I'm back at the office.
Which sucks.
It does.
It makes me mad.
But the building is pretty much empty, so I'm just training with maybe 7 people in the building. So
Which is
it's
7
not
too
bad.
many, in my opinion.
It's not as bad as it could be, and I'm in nowhere near as much danger as a lot of these other people that are in the hospitals and in fast food. It's crazy to think about how many people get paid minimum wage to put their life on the line every single day.
And I really hope when this is all said and done and we can get back to life as normal that we remember all of these frontline people, the restaurant workers, fast food workers, gas station attendants,
Grocery
grocery
stores.
store clerks, and people stocking those shelves, and the cashiers. And of course, all of the medical personnel, obviously.
Absolutely.
I mean, that should go without saying. But historically, as a society, we haven't put a whole lot of importance on those that feed us.
And those minimum wage
Yeah.
high school kids that are now
And
putting their lives,
seniors.
yes,
So many seniors.
that are now just putting their lives on the line every single day to make a couple dollars and to make sure that we can eat.
Yeah, so I hope that coming out of this that we remember what's important and who's important, and all these, stars and sports stars that are making millions of dollars. Turns out we don't need them so much, huh?
They're at home.
Yeah, they're doing what you and I are doing, okay?
Living on that bank.
Right.
They're not doing anything to help us right now. I mean, that's not necessarily true, but they're not on the front lines making sure that everybody's okay.
So I think we really, as a society, need to reevaluate our priorities. And hopefully, coming out of this, we all come out of it with a new perspective, a better perspective, maybe a little of an awakening of where the priorities should be. And, I can't tell you how many videos I have watched of parents doing homeschooling suddenly appreciating teachers. And
I'm one of them. I am one of them. It is hard to make your kids do their work. It is not easy. So
maybe we will appreciate our education system and our teachers a little bit more after this too, right? Yeah. I saw one guy said he wanted to apologize for being mad at teachers for not doing more field trips. And he's like, I have 2 kids, and our field trip was to the backyard to pick weeds. I am never doing this. I mean, he just went off. It was the best thing. I laughed so hard. But it is these little things that we just expect and we don't appreciate.
And we don't realize how important it really is. I mean, what would we have done if all these grocery store workers decided they don't want to work anymore? They're not going to put themselves in danger for this. What would we have done?
Oh my gosh, then we'd be in a real pickle, wouldn't we?
Right. But luckily for us, they're still willing to work.
And they're still going in every day and putting themselves in harm's way to ensure that we can go get food and hopefully in some places toilet paper. But really, I mean, and I just saw that they passed some bill, and forgive me because I didn't watch the whole thing, where we're going to help out the farmers. So the government is helping out the farmers, which made me really happy because I don't know if you've been keeping up on this, but so many crops are being burned and thrown out because nobody's buying them. So they're going to help with that now too. So yay, that made me really happy because that's a lot of food that a lot of people could use. So now it's going to go to where it's needed. So yay, that was really good news.
I also want to recognize the truck drivers too. If it wasn't for the truck drivers, we wouldn't have anything in the stores to buy. We wouldn't have any product at all. So I mean, they don't make minimum wage, but they certainly are still working, and they're working harder than they ever have.
Oh gosh, yeah, they're putting in some hours, man. big time hours. And,
Yes.
and I don't know how many know this, and, I don't know what you guys are watching and what you're not. So I hope I'm not being too redundant. But I saw something the other day about how truck drivers can't go through drive-throughs, for, fast food restaurants and whatnot, because the trucks are too big, obviously, and they're not allowing walk-ups. So something to keep in mind, if you're going to a fast food place, a drive-through place, and you see a trucker in that parking lot, offer to place their order for them. Because some restaurants, I will say, some restaurants are actually coming out and taking orders from the truck, but some are not. They're just saying, sorry, can't help you.
Or they're just too busy.
Yeah.
It's not even about they can't help you. It's that they're too busy because surprisingly, which is kind of still shocking to me, all the fast food restaurants, the lines are around the building. Like, nobody wants to cook. You're all at home. What are you doing? But nobody wants to cook. We're taking all the food from the grocery stores and we're still eating junk.
Yeah, which is shocking.
But it's just something to keep in mind that, it's not necessarily about, I don't want to help you. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to make sure that you eat. I'm busy. I'm sorry, there's not enough time. So we all as a whole need to take that upon ourselves to make sure that everybody is taken care of.
Yeah. So if you see a trucker in a fast food place and you're going through the drive-thru anyways, offer to take their order too. So I'm not asking you to pay for it, just offer to place it for them. But if you want to pay for it, that'd be a nice gesture too. I mean,
that pay it forward thing, you never know.
I'm just saying.
I actually did that the other day at the grocery store.
Did you?
Or at the gas station, I'm sorry. And it wasn't a lot. It was $1. This guy was short $1, and he was, oh my goodness, amazed and thankful and grateful. And what's your name? It's $1. But that $1 that might mean nothing to you means a lot to somebody else. So
Absolutely.
if you see somebody in need right now, especially right now with everything that's going on right now, it's just something to keep in mind that one little tiny gesture might mean a whole lot to that person that's having a terrible day.
And again, throughout this whole ordeal that we're all going through and this whole lockdown and quarantine, I know I'm harping on it, but I really, really hope that this is an awakening for us, that as a society, that we come out of this kinder, more understanding, more aware of our fellow human beings.
Unfortunately, I don't see that happening.
I do. I think that if enough of us change our attitudes,
Step up now.
Yeah, and do it now, I see that we can really change society. So I'm kind of excited about that, about the potential that we have to change our priorities in the society. I really am. Um, I keep seeing people commenting about they're bored and they're losing their minds and stuff. And then I see these memes where my beach body has been delayed to 2021, and and I was telling her I saw a cartoon. There was two people standing by the front door, and they were rather rotund, quite round. And the captain was, "Yay, quarantine's over, we can go out." And then the other one looks at the door and they can't fit through it. They're like, "But how do we get out?" So I don't want to be that person. So, but I was well on my way, I will say. I couldn't believe that I was almost to 150 again. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
Yeah, I got back up to where I started, and then I realized I needed to get my life together. So I'm going back down. I'm not keeping track of my fasting the way I was, but I'm going back down. I'm paying more attention, being a little bit more cautious.
And it's a conscious decision that we have to make. Because, I catch myself. I'm feeling a little bored. I'm feeling a little depressed from what I just watched on the news. And into the kitchen I go. And it's like, Debbie, stop.
And do you know what's funny is I actually believed that working from home was going to help me.
She didn't understand.
But what I forgot is I have a 13-year-old kid that is in the kitchen all day long. So every time he walked in the kitchen, I said, "Ooh, feed me too." So now that I'm back in the office, it's helping me not eat as much as well. So
as much as I don't like that she's back in the office, back out in the world,
it's going to help my weight.
Yeah, it's a good thing she was only home for a week or so because,
I would have blown up. It it would have not been cute.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And sad but true. I did see, don't think I'm not paying attention, folks, because I did see on our Facebook group, which is Debbie OMAD, we will do this together. There's a group of you that are starting this alternate day fasting. And I haven't commented on it, and you may have noticed that I haven't commented on it because my guilt is overwhelming. It was like, I'm having a hard time meeting 24. How in the heck am I going to do every other day? Yeah, I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not there yet.
Some of you are much stronger than we are. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, wow, you guys go. That's amazing. And it's not like, and this is the funniest part to me. And hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't be laughing at anybody else. So what I find so funny is my life hasn't changed
at all.
I've worked from home for the past 10 years. It's not like, oh my God, all of a sudden I can't go to the office.
But you know what's funny is yesterday she finally decided I'm leaving the house.
Oh, I was going.
And she went to go get chips.
I did. Oh my God.
That's what she did.
I did.
She comes out and says, I'm going to the store. I'm getting chips.
Get out of here. Oh my gosh. And before I was volunteering, I was going to church. I mean, I had my outlets during the week, at least once or twice a week. And now I don't have that either. And I didn't think it was going to impact me. But yesterday, I was just like going stir crazy. I don't know what happened. I was just like, and all I kept thinking is, wow, these people that are used to go, go, go all the time, what are they doing?
Right.
Because I'm not. I'm a homebody.
I am.
Yeah, she's.
But I'm still go. We still need things, so I still go. I'm the runner, and now I'm going to work and running, so I'm tired. But it's fine.
Yeah. She because I was sick. Like I said, I had that cold going on. So the last thing I wanted to do was to go out into public.
The last thing I wanted her to do.
Yeah, she was adamant. I'll go to the store. You're not going. Yeah. And she's right. I mean, obviously my immune system was lower than it should have been. So the last thing I needed to do was to expose myself.
Right.
To everything that's out there. So she has been doing all of the running, all of it. So yesterday, like I said, she's already done all the running. We don't need anything. The kitchen is stacked. We have toilet paper. We're okay. So
we have toilet paper.
We have toilet paper. So I'm like, I don't want to go out just randomly driving around and wasting gas. So I need to justify leaving this house. And I chose chips. I'm sorry. I did. Oh, I did. You guys, I did.
And she was so excited about them. It was cute. When she was sick, she kept telling me, I need chips because they make my throat feel better.
Yeah, my throat was so bad, guys. Oh my God, it was so bad.
They scratched her throat.
But then I was also, I did Halo ice cream, which we know I can have. So
she did a lot of Halo ice cream.
Every day.
Every day. The only reason she's not eating Halo today is because I didn't buy any.
She didn't get more. Well, the store only had, 4 that day.
Yeah, there was 4, so I bought them all.
Last week, yeah, and I ate those.
And they're
so yeah, I have not done good on fasting in this quarantine.
I'm just calling you out right now.
She is just evil, isn't she? But the one thing I did tell her is that we are being transparent.
So let's be transparent.
She's following my lead and telling on me.
I am.
What is that? Snitches get stitches. No.
Well, there's nowhere to get stitches right now because you can't go to the hospital.
Point made. I can't argue that one, can I? Oh, man. All right. So we're going to cut this one off. But we're back. We're healthy.
We're good.
We're good.
Are you good?
Yes. Please post below. We're on Facebook, Debbie OMAD. We will do this together. Join us there. Post there. Let us know your journey.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. All that stuff. Some of you may or may not notice we've gone up a bit this month. We're at, I think, 367 is our subscribers. So that's fun. I'm going to attempt to do another Facebook Live this week. I don't know what day yet. It'll be a surprise. I am bad at those. But I'm going to try it again and see if I can't get it to work. Because we've all got so much time on our hands that, I keep thinking that we should be talking, right? So I'm going to do that. Like, share, subscribe.
Make it your mantra. Like, share, subscribe.
Hey, we can dance to that. Come on. We'll just do a whole dance. Like, share, subscribe.
What is this? Okay. So
So do that and post below. Let us know how you're handling this whole lock-in and quarantine stuff, and what you hope is going to come of this. How do you think we're going to change? Do you think we're going to change as a society?
I want to know.
I would love to know that
because
too.
We are on two completely different sides of this. So I want to know where you're at.
Yeah. So break the tie. I choose to be more optimistic. Sometimes
I choose to be a realist.
Yeah, she's more realistic and I'm more optimistic.
Yes.
So what do you guys think? What do you think is going to come of this? Do you think we're going to change as a society as far as how we value where our priorities are, or do you think it's just going to be back to normal?
Do you think we're going to come back to normal and people are going to be more selfish because they were stuck in the house all the time and, well, I didn't get to do this and you probably did, so I deserve it better than you? Or all you people that were on unemployment, you're making more money than we are right now, so maybe that's going to be the reason for all the selfishness. How do you feel? What do you think is going to happen? But I don't think we're going to get better.
And you know, I'm older and wiser, and I say.
And I'm younger and more out in the world, so I say I'm right.
All right, what do you guys say? Fill us in. What was your opinion? What do you think people are going to be like when this is all done and behind us? Can't wait to read those.
I'm excited. I might actually respond to these.
Hey, you might get her involved. So yay. All right, so hopefully next week we both have better news as far as our eating habits. I am not going to promise anything.
I'm not either.
Because every time I say I'm going to get back on track,
she doesn't.
I fall. I fail.
I don't have a pattern yet, so I'm just not going to make any promises, and we'll see what happens. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Every week is a whole new journey. And I think part of my issue, too, is I've been doing this for over a year, and a lot of you have, too. And I guess
she's over it.
And it's not that I'm over it, you guys. I am well aware and have been well aware that I am going to fast the rest of my life as far as using that to maintain my health and my weight, but not every single day.
Right.
I don't want to keep doing it every single day. I want to do it 3 times a week maybe and maintain, but that's not working yet. So.
Oh, side note, I bought new jeans on Amazon, and she's really excited because she's going to wear them.
She calls me and she says, so I just ordered these jeans on Amazon. It's a light pair and a black pair. And I said, oh, I'm so excited. I'm getting new jeans.
So just wait, because they should be here by next video. So we'll let you know if she still fits in them.
I will.
We'll see.
Guys, I haven't gained that much.
We'll see.
So, yeah, this is going to be fun. But she is so mad. No, you are not getting new jeans. I am. I said, oh, no. You don't understand. I am too. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay, all right. Well, quit babbling on.
Right.
All right, guys, have a great day. Hey, post below, please. Let me know. What number one, how did you do? How are you doing in this whole quarantine? Are you staying on track? Are you way off the mark?
She said we were going to stop babbling.
Yeah, I know. Or post that, but also let us know what you think as far as how we're going to come out of this. Okay? Love you guys so much, and we will see you next week.
And we're in this together, right?
We are in this together.